Hello there and welcome back to another tutorial, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to connect a Firebase database into your Android application. Now this is pretty easy and straightforward process, and I'm going to guide you step by step so you won't have any doubts. Now first off, click on the Android Studio icon and it will open up the Android Studio. From there, click on Start a New Android Studio Project. Provide an application name as well as a company domain. And if you don't have one, don't worry. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Any name is fine. Click Next. Choose an Android version. Choose an activity style. And also provide an activity name. Then click Finish. And then you will be taken into a window like this. Now, once you are at this window, what you want to do is that go to the Tools menu on top, right there. Click on it, and among all the options, click on Firebase. Now we'll load up our Firebase pop-up with a lot of options. Just like this. You can see a lot of options here, but none of them are important to us right now. You can see a lot of options like analytics, cloud messaging, authentication, real-time database, storage, all that stuff. But right now, our main focus is on real-time database. So you want to click that and click the Save and Retrieve Data link. Okay, once you're at this page, click on Connect to Firebase button. Now you will be taken into your default web browser, and you might want to log into your Google account. And if you're already logged in, then you don't need to do this step. But if you are not logged in, then you might want to do this. Now provide a password, and when you see this, click the Allow button so that your application can access the Firebase database. Okay, now it's all success, and once everything is done, you can see your account details and everything in a window like this. Now click on Connect to Firebase, and this will take a while depending on your connection. So make sure that you have a reliable internet connection. Otherwise, things will be a little bit slow. Something went wrong, and this often happen. You can see this error, very often. But what you need to do at this point is that click on the Connect to Firebase button again, and it will try to reconnect to your Firebase, and you will see something like this. And you want to press on this sync button, and it will try to connect to your Firebase again, and this time it should work. Yes, it worked. Now we have successfully connected to Firebase. Now we want to add our real-time database to our app. So click on that button right there. Okay, now click Accept Changes. Okay, now you can see the application is syncing with the database, our Firebase database in the cloud. So now we want to configure our access and everything related to the database. So what you want to do that, go to the Firebase website, and what you essentially need to do here is that you need to change these rules here. As default, these are set to false, and you want to turn them into true. So sign into your Google account once again, and from there click on Go to Console. From there you can see your database listed. You can also see on the left corner you can see an Android logo there, which indicates that the database belongs to an Android application. From there you have to click on the database and create database. Now at this point we are going to start our database in test mode. Log mode is also fine, but right now we are interested in testing, so that is fine. So this is one important step, that you need to change from Cloud Firestore to real-time database. A lot of people forget to do that. but this is very important. A lot of people don't even see that option right there, so that's an important step there. You want to switch it to the real-time database. Now once you've done that, go to the rules tab, and from there change the configuration to true. As default, everything is set to false for security purpose, but you need to turn them into true. Now once everything is done, click publish. You can see rules are published. Okay, everything is done. Now I get back to your Android Studio. Now you can see everything is set up correctly. But one thing you need to do, other than all the connection stuff, that you need to update the code with the latest database version. So to obtain the latest database version, you need to refer the documentation for Firebase. Since we are developing our application for Android, we want to refer the Android documentation. If you are trying to develop an iOS application, go and refer a relevant document. So at this point, you can see the version of your real-time database, that is 16.0.5, and replace that your current version with the latest version. Okay, right now what I'm really trying to do is that I'm trying to write a code to test the connection status. So I'm creating a toast here that says Firebase connection success, so that if our connection is successful, then it will show the toast. Now let me test my code. Let me launch the emulator first. Might take a while. Okay, now you can see that Firebase connection was successful because it shows the toast message down right there. So that's how you do it. That's how you connect Firebase database to your Android application. Now that was pretty easy and straightforward, like I said. Now this is just a beginning, and in further videos I'll be showing you a lot of other application of Firebase and how to do a lot of stuff, like how to achieve a lot of things by using the power of Firebase. That's it for now, and stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that. I really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down in the comment section below, and I'll be answering them if I have time, of course. And thank you very much once again for sticking around, and happy holidays.